Good afternoon, everyone, or good morning, wherever you are in the world. It's Kylie Bertucci here, Stampin' Up demonstrator in Australia. Thank you for joining me. Hopefully we get lots jumping in today because I have a really cool project to show you today that I think you're going to love. So I'll wait for people to jump on in. I've just had my call from Stampin' Up. It's very good. I get a call from my DDM, demonstrator. I don't know what it stands for. Does anyone know what DDM stands for? Yay! Priscilla's got her holiday catalogue that's arrived, all her orders. Well done. I'm still waiting for mine. And Stampin' Up were very kind. I've done a little swapperoo for me because you beat me, Priscilla. Christy, good to see you. Hi, Marion. Hi, everyone. It's nice to be back doing a proper Facebook Live. Yeah, it's nice to be back in our home. There's no place like home. Travel is wonderful, but it's always good to be home in your own bed. Hello. We had a wonderful time. I've got a lot to show you this week. So please check out my blog this week, craftykylie.com. because I will be showing a lot of the swaps. I'll be doing the swaps. We've got a video that Bruno put together. Oh, that's exciting, Priscilla. We've also got lots of pictures of all the wonderful demonstrators that we met and the beautiful scenery that we saw in Alaska. So definitely look out this week. Oh, you're so cute, Christy. And we also have the international highlights. Thank you, Kerry. I'm sure that would be what it stands for. Demonstrator Development Manager. I would agree on that one. Yeah, so we have the international highlights. So if some of you would like to take part, there is still time. The theme this month is actually going to be fun. I'm pretty sure it's teachers' gifts this month, which is very exciting. I hope it is anyway. That's what I'm saying it is. I should really go and look. And exciting news, guess what's coming today? I'm so excited. I mean, it's as exciting as a holiday catalogue order coming. I've got a new phone coming. And I'm getting the 8 Plus because I wanted the 10, but Brenna's like, it's small. You're not going to like it. And I think he's right. I'm glad I got the 8 Plus. So I'm hoping that I'm going to look really schmick in my new camera. I was hoping it would come before this video today. Hopefully it'll be like more HD so it'll like smooth out my skin. Oh, Jessie, did you hear the news? I'm getting a new phone today. So exciting. I've been waiting forever for this new phone. I think this is the longest that we've ever had a phone. this time. So I'm very excited. And Brenna's going to get super jelly and then he's going to need to order one too. Yes, I'll give you a review. I'll let you know what I've learned. Portrait mode. Oh, I forgot about portrait mode where it blurs out the background. I'm so excited. I can't wait. I'm going to be jumping up and down when the delivery man comes. It might even happen while I'm here live. And I got red to go with my lipstick. Brenna's like, what did you get red for? I don't understand. Why did you get red? And literally, as he's saying it, I'm wearing red lipstick with a red jacket. And I'm like, red? I kind of like it. And then he's like, oh, okay. I'm like, otherwise it's just black or grey. It can't be boring. I've got to go red. Red's my colour. Hi, Holly. Good to see you. Oh, I have to message you later, Holly. I have plans for you. It's not till next year, but we want to have you on a Crazy Crafters guest blog hop. I've been very organised. Yes, true. I'll be able to find it then. Very true. Plus, I have my watch to go beep, 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 and find it. It's about the most useful thing my watch does for me. Why do you have an Apple Watch? So I can find my phone. Why does anyone else have an Apple Watch? It's the most useful tool there is in an Apple Watch. Exercise, counting calories. It's just to find my phone. show you here. You would have seen my Random Act of Kindness blog hop this week. I hope you saw that. I have been inundated with beautiful, beautiful cards, and I'll post a lot of them in our Random Act of Kindness group. If you're not in that group, please come and join us. The wonderful Sarah Fleming has just jumped on now, so I will talk about her now that she's here. But she is one of the admins on the Random Act of Kindness group. There's a few of us that do it. If you ever would like to help us out, we're more than happy to have more come and help us. Just come and ask, say, is there anything I can do to help you out? Because the more we have helping, the better it is. And the girls welcome the new ones that come into the group. We have a lot joining every day. And we send cards all around the world. And it's a lot of fun. So please come and join us. I will put the link up once I finish. Or someone can pop the link up now if they like, if they have it. But yeah, come and join us. We use only Stampin' Up products, and we use only current Stampin' Up products. And the reason for that is because we want to make sure that the item that we send has more than one use. Because, you know, the more uses it has, the better. We like it to be very useful. So not only does it send love, not only does it make someone happy, but then if they're a demonstrator, they can blog about it. Then if they want to, they can be part of our blog hop. So it has like all these extra things that it does because it's a current card. And then we get to inspire other people. You could use it in a workshop. You could use it in a class. You can show people or your customers. So many uses. Whereas if it was retired, I mean, it's nice that it sends love, but then it would miss out on all these extra steps, all these other extra things that that one card can do. Bonsoir. Bonjour, Sylvie. Good to see you. Oh, hi from Avalon Airport. What are you doing at Avalon Airport, Maggie? I think I did see something that Wergie wrote before. Sorry, Wergie. I was too busy. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, you're sitting in the airport waiting for your flight back to Sydney. Oh, you two are so cute. You're such besties. You're doing very well, by the way, Wergie. Oh, my goodness. I'm seeing you as a Silver Elite girl. Before you know it, you're going to be there. I was looking at your report last night. I'm like, this girl is on fire. She's like rocking it, man. So, yes, what else is happening? So, yes, I'm going to be showing you all the presents and the amazing things that we got given on the trip. And, oh, my goodness, so much to show you. And we have the highlights. And what else do we have happening? Oh, we've got a blog hop coming up on Sunday or Saturday for some of you. And that's with the gorgeous Alison Solvin from Canada. I got to sit with Alison Solvin and Patsy Wagoner on our table for the cruise. And those two, I don't know if you've seen any of their blogs, but they are super cute. You've got to look them up. And they have like a Border Buddies blog hop type thing that they do with each other. And they're just adorable. We had so much fun with them. They're really sweet ladies and you've got to look them up. We'll be hopping with them. Crazy Crafters are hopping with them this month. I was like, that's it. I'm recruiting you two girls to be our guest stampers because we just love you. So they're going to be joining us. So look out for that. You'll see a lot more about their blog. If you haven't been on their blog, you'll see us all casing their work because they're very inspiring women. And I think that was all the main things that are happening at the moment. There's always lots happening. I was very jelly yesterday because Bruno was card making while I was doing office work. And he made about, 7 cards yesterday. He's got this pile here and he was like rubbing it in. Look at it. Look at all the cards he made. Look how many dimensionals there are. So many dimensionals. But anyway, he's done some really gorgeous cards. So we have a lot to show you over the next few weeks. So look out on our blog. I do love this new embossing folder. Can you see that little sneak peek there? We were both like, took our breath away. It was like, wow, check out that new new embossing folder. And of course he's got some gorgeous cards. I think I can see 2 of them here using the limited edition. Now I don't know if some of you understand this, so I'm going to make it very clear for you. that this blended season stamp set, these ones here, are not going to be in the holiday catalogue. Correct. No, they will not be in the holiday catalogue. This is a limited time bundle, and it comes with these stunning framelits here that you do not want to miss out on, because these are stitched and they are just perfect for sentiments. These will be going at the end of this month. Gone forever. So my lovely customers, if you want to get your hands on this, they could even go before the end of the month. It's like while stocks last too. Hi Leslie, good to see you. Good, I'm glad you're here. I can show you your card now. I've got a couple of random act of kindness cards to show everyone that I haven't actually shown on my videos yet. So yes, please look out for this bundle. Yes, stunning. So Brina has made 2 cards with this, and I'm actually going to be using this today as well, because I just want to bring home the fact that they're going. Literally, they're going to be gone. So now is the time to grab them. I know, I'm going to be really sad when these go, because I love these flowers. I've used them quite often. I think you might have seen some of my cards. Do I have them here still? I might have given them away. They could have already gone to their new forever home. I think they may have actually. What's this one? No. Yeah, I think they have gone already. We like to make sure our cards get used here, which is always a good thing. Wow. Jessie's been busy in here. I'm seeing all sorts of exciting cards. Good on you, Jessie. She's been a busy woman. No, I must have given them away. Random act of kindness. But anyway, they were stunza. You can take it from me. They were gorgeous. But you can go on my blog, and if you Google blended seasons and Kylie Bertucci, I know where they are. I've lied. I know where they are. I'm sure I saw them here. Bingo. Too many places. Okay, here we go. So here's one of mine, and I used the tufted embossing folder, which is gorgeous. I use this with the blends. However, you can use them with the new watercolor pencils. These are not the new ones. These are actually the original ones, but we have, oh, here they are. We have 2 sets of watercolor pencils now. So one thing that I asked Stampin' Up today, look at those gorgeous colors. We've got Cherry Cobbler, Flirty Flamingo, Cajun Craze, Crush Curry, Granny Apple Green. Oh my goodness, I love the Granny Apple Green watercolor pencil. We have Garden Green, Coastal Cabana, Balmy Blue, Night of Navy, and Gorgeous Grape. So with these pencils, they are not part of the bundle, and they are not guaranteed to be in the next catalogue. So you need to get these now. You need to get them this month. If you like these colours, which are beautiful, beautiful autumn colours, and even having the Coastal Cabana and the Mint Macaron, or actually the Balmy Blue, the Granny Apple Green, I'm just absolutely loving those colours. So these are not guaranteed to stay unless we buy them. So you better get shopping, people, because I want these to stay. They're so gorgeous. And usually what happens, even if I have them and they don't stay, I don't get to use them again. So you need to buy them. They're not guaranteed to stay unless we love them and we go shopping for them. So these are available now, and they are a special item. So if you need to know what this item is, it's in the Color Your Season section of the website when you go to my online store. And do you like that my nails go with the... They're almost a bit mint macaroni, my nails today. They are actually meant to change colour when I go outside, but I doubt that is going to happen. They're meant to be hyper colour. I'll show you it. We got them in... Where did we get these? In Seattle, I think. Oh, no, actually somewhere in Alaska. One of the stops in Alaska. So, yes, it's meant to change colour. Colour change. The jury is out on whether the colour will change. This is the colour it's meant to change to. That one there, the dark colour. That's when it's inside, indoor, and that's when it's outdoor. I'd like to test this theory, but I haven't been outdoors yet. It's too cold. It's freezing in Melbourne. I was boiling in Alaska, and now I come home and I'm freezing in Melbourne. But anyway, please get the watercolour pencils. Here's the item code for you if you need it. Where is it? It's very small. Hopefully you can see it. 149014. Please look that up on the website and get yourself a packet, because they may go forever unless we buy them. So get buying, and then they'll stay, and then we can use them forever. Yeah, I put them under, you know what Bruno did to me? He got the heat gun. He heat gunned my nails, and look, I'm like, it's burning, and they still weren't changing colour. I'm like, if it's not going to change colour with a heat gun, it's not going to change colour with anything. Not even the sun is going to change these. So anyway, I'm a tad disappointed. However, I love the colour, so I will handle it. So we did try. He was heat gunning my fingernails. A little sneak peek, tiny little sneak peek. I'm trying to lift it up slowly. Oh, I'm on this side. Here we go. There's my tiny sneak peek. That's the tutorial bundle, and there's 5 tutorials that use the blended season. Oh, true, Carrie. In the shop it was heat, but maybe it was UV heat. Maybe I need the UV light. Yeah, thanks, girls. I will try it. I'll go outside and hold it up to the sun. Now, here's Bruno's version of the card. Gorgeous card, random colour. I was like, what's with the granny apple green flowers? But he did Google a flower that is granny apple green. And he used the gorgeous laser cut, these gorgeous little things here. He's like, Jessie had it around her head, and he's like, no, I want to use that. So yeah, he used them on top of the granny apple green ribbon, and that ribbon is beautiful. I know, he's done a very good job, hasn't he? He's a talented young man, that one. So that's another one with the blended season. Here's another one that I made with the blended season, and I want to show you how I did this today using the framelits. I've actually lost the blended seasons. Oh, no, I've got them here. But there was a framelit, this framelit that I used. I've got no idea which one it's in. But anyway, I'll use the Petals and More one today and show you how I did it. I'm going to use this one here and extend it. I did an extender on that one. So I'll show you how I did that, because the framelit was actually, it would cut off here, but I found a way to extend it. Some of you may know that trick, but just in case, I'll show you. And here's my other gorgeous one with this stamp set, and this is using the watercolor pencils. So you can see why I want them to stay. I've used a mixture of crushed curry, cherry cobbler, what else do we have in here? Oh, the Cajun craze. Did a bit of garden green on some of them. So yeah, it's just, they're beautiful, beautiful watercolor pencils. So please make sure you take advantage of the special this month and get those, because they're not guaranteed to stay. You need them. You need them today. So have a look at those. And that's all my blended seasons, but you will see more. Bruno has some more here that he has made that I can't show you just yet. They will be blogged soon though, so look out for them. Oh, this one's gorgeous. Bruno Bertucci, you've outdone yourself. So I'm going to do a bit of flippy flip. Actually, before I do, I'll show you some of the Random Act of Kindness cards that I received, because I haven't been live, and so I collected quite a few gorgeous cards here. The lovely one from Libby Dyson sent me this one. You can check her out at libbystamps.com. Stunning, Libby. Love it. And I love this idea of stamping. You see, you stamp first, then you cut out using the framelits. It looks like, oh my goodness, they've positioned it amazingly. But you actually stamp first, cut later, then stick it back in. Nice and simple, but it's a very effective. Oh, that's a good idea, Mary. Do some stamping while I'm... Hi, Deborah. Good to see you. I've got your one showing here too. Good timing. And this was from the lovely Tanya. Tanya did a special blog hop That was for the Super Boss, for the Heart Kids Super Boss Day. And Bruno took part of that. So she sent Bruno this gorgeous card thanking him. And she's used the colours for the theme of the blog as well, because it was the same theme, the same colour. So Heart Kids Super Boss Day. So well done on your first blog hop, Tanya. It was a great success. Well done. This one was from Michelle in my team. Thank you, Michelle. It is so stunning. How beautiful is that? So subtle and gorgeous. Love it. Chop it. I'm seeing paper. Whoop, whoop. We've got some more paper here. This is from, I've got the envelope here. Yes. Leslie Pergu. Pergu? Pergu. I think it's Pergu. And she's from Canada. Yes. I think it's Canada. Anyway, I'm saying Canada. Leslie can tell me otherwise. I'm very, very bad with my acronyms. It says London ON. Where's ON? Is that Ontario? Is that Canada? Someone might be able to tell me. But anyway, gorgeous. Thank you. Love that ribbon. So pretty. We have another one here from Lorraine. Thank you, Lorraine. This one's so sweet. And I love what she's done. This is Lorraine Turner. This is from the United Kingdom. And it's so sweet. She's done the inside like this. I thought that was a very cool idea. She was thanking Bruno and I for the recent rack that we sent her. She said, I love receiving any happy mail. This makes me smile so much. She has terminal secondary breast cancer. I think I might have shown you this one, but it's so, her message is so important to tell. But she said, I'm not going to let it get me down. I love my card crafting. It keeps my mind active and my fingers busy. I have so many lovely people who are like-minded to me, and all my cards are published on my blog page, which is heart-and-crafts.blogspot.co.uk. I'd love it if you could be one of my blog followers. So yes, look out for Lorraine. Go head over and see Lorraine. Does she have a little... No. But anyway, I'll post her little link too, because she's going through a really tough time. Terminal secondary breast cancer. That's tough. Hugs to you, Lorraine. We're sending lots and lots of love for you. And this one was from Terry Hamilton. She's done a beautiful 3D card here. Ta-da! I love how our cards can be more than just showing creativity. Like, to me, when I hear Lorraine's story, I'm just like, oh my goodness, it's so much more than that. It's so huge going through something that she's going through. So our cards have the power to do so many incredible things. Make sure we're using them. Do not hoard your cards. They need to go give love to someone. You need to go help someone cheer up their day. Kayla McCauley. Sigh. This is so beautiful, this card. Oh, no worries, Anne. This is just such a beautiful card. Kayla is actually on the Artisan Design team. So to receive this card with this amazing watermark on the back is such a buzz. Oh, Kayla! The amazing Artisan Design team. Donna Gray's here. Congratulations, Donna Gray. She just earned Greece last night. She got enough points to redeem for Greece, the Greek Isles. Yay, Donna. We're so proud of you. Who would have thought being a demonstrator would have resulted in so many incredible things, right? None of us thought this. And to all my customers out there, it's time to join, because exciting things happen when you join. I mean, it's fun being a customer. I'll let you be a customer, but it's even better when you join, because you can get really cool stuff. Like Donna. Donna's going to see the Greek Isles. And it's her first incentive trip ever. I'm super proud of you. Well done. We're all proud of you. And this was from Priscilla. Priscilla's on here now. I may have shown this, but I thought, you know what? I don't mind showing Priscilla's card again, because she's just like the sweetest person ever. She said I'm the sweetest, but in actual fact, Priscilla's the sweetest. She gives the best hugs in the world. I'm sure you'll get a hug, Donna, from Priscilla. at On Stage. I'm so sad I'm going to miss all of you girls. Really am. So yes, I think she made this at Morel's place. This is another demonstrator in Australia. Now, what else have I got here? From Elaine. This one's super cute. I'm sorry if I've shown these before. Seriously, I've lost the plot as to what I've shown and what I haven't. And I figure it's much better to just show it again than not show it at all, right? Oh, she hugged you last on stage. Of course she did. She's the best hugger in the world. So this was from Elaine. I've got Elaine's surname here somewhere. Do I? I've got her envelope here. Maybe not. I did put it on the Random Act of Kindness group. It's gorgeous. It's such a nice card. We're going to Orlando. That's why. Well, that's the plan. You never know what can happen from now till then, but that is the plan, to go to Orlando. How excitement. So I won't get to see these girls in Australia because they're going to be probably at Melbourne. Yes. Thanks, Elaine. Thank you. That's so pretty. Now, this is from the gorgeous Deborah Rice, which I think Deborah's here now. She's done Love It, Chop It. And I'm pretty sure she's used the watercolour pencils to colour that in. Stunza. Thank you, Deborah. You're so sweet, Deborah. She also sent me lots of cool little gifts here as well that are really good. Little mug holders and a passport holder, and Patsy's here. Oh, my table mate from dinner. I miss you, Patsy. We had so much fun with Tom and Alison and Des. We had a lot of fun. Say hi to the boys. Say hi to Tom and tell him to be good, although he's very good. See you in Orlando. Although I don't know who I'm going to get to see in Orlando, because there's probably going to be like 5,000 people plus in Orlando. It's going to be super overwhelming, but totally worth it. Mwah, miss you too. Man, we had fun. Too good. We'll have to redo it in the Greek Isles. I hope I get put on your table, and if not, I'm jumping on your table. We're just going to invite ourselves. So this gorgeous one here is from Rosalie. And, oh, there's Elaine. Elaine, it's Elaine de Montmorency. That was this one here. Elaine de Montmorency. Oh, I so want to meet you all. I feel like I need to have like a meeting point so we can all like meet together. Kylie's Facebook Live crew. We can all meet at a special spot before the session starts and have a big picture together. All my mates. I'll say all my mates are together. It's such an Aussie word. So this one here is absolutely stunning. Love, love, love. Look how she's used that paper. Isn't that a clever way to use that paper? That's the Petal Promenade. So if you're wondering what to do with those little squares, she's done a sentiment in the middle and made it absolutely stunning with the puzzle pieces, thinlits. Have you got this die yet? If you don't, you need it. I love it. It is so beautiful. I've got so many ideas for this thinlit. Gorgeous. I love how some are raised and some are flat too. Kaylee's here. Oh, hi, Kaylee. I got to meet Kaylee in person on the cruise, and she was so totally adorable. She said she gets up at 5 a.m. to watch me live. So it's probably, what, 6 a.m. now? I hope you've got a coffee. I hope you're feeling okay. But it was so cute to meet her. She was just waiting patiently. And then she's like, I really want to meet you. I'm like, oh, you're so cute. Ah, there's Rosalie. Yes, it's a gorgeous die. That was yours, wasn't it, Rosalie? Yes, that's yours, Rosalie. Thank you. Yes. Good morning. What time is it there, Kaylee? Is it 6 a.m.? You're amazing. She gets up to watch me live. She goes, no, it's not the same to watch the recording. I have to get up live. So So then I'm like, ooh, I really have to make sure I get on time and that I do my lives consistently, because I have people in the Netherlands getting up in the morning to watch me. 6:33 a.m. Oh my goodness, you are gorgeous. So this one here is, who was this one from? Ah, Anne-Marie's in Quebec. I've got quite a few of you girls in Quebec that follow me. It's so sweet. Joanne. And it's Joanne Melanson. Thank you, Joanne. That's so sweet. So there's all my random act of kindness. Sorry if I repeated some, but I'm sure you don't mind. Oh, konnichiwa, Kuniko-san. It's very good to see you. Jamata. Genki desu ka? How are you? Can practice some of my Japanese. I learnt it in school. Gakko ne, in school. For how many years did I study Japanese for? I should know a lot more. But I studied it for like 10 years. And I don't really know a lot. I should know a lot more. Hi. She just said yes. Hi. I can still read it, which is quite random. I don't know why, but I still can. Just don't give me katakana, because I cannot read that. That's like the Chinese character type ones. No, not katakana. That is katakana, hiragana, kanji. Kanji's the tough one. No kanji for me. So, should we create? Let's do some cards. Otherwise I'll be gas bagging all day and not really actually getting the work that I need to get done. I need to create a lot of cards. Bruno's ahead of me by 7. So, you know, it's competition around here. Oh, no, my Japanese is not great. Nihongo skoshi gomennasai. Renshu shimasu. I need to keep practicing. Now, let's have a look. I'm going to flippy flip flip. There's a lot of things here. Are we really surprised that there's a lot of things on this desk? Oh my goodness. Craziness. Let's turn you around. Flip this over so that you can all see the disaster that I call a desk. Hopefully it's extended enough. We shall soon find out. Move that over. Here we go. And hopefully you can play along with me. Make sure that you're creating with me. I've got a few blends here today. I'm not sure if I will use them or not, but we shall soon see, because I don't actually know what the front cover of this card is going to look like yet. I have some stamps here that I've decided to use, but that's about all I have decided on. So that is from the Blended Season stamp set. Is it from there? Yeah. See? Look how cute they are. I thought they're probably 2 that you haven't looked at before. And we're going to do the You're the Friend that everyone wishes they had. Oh, I better flip you back again. Let me flip you this way. There we go. That's better. Okay, so I have some gorgeous paper here. And many of you know I have my Love It, Chop It group, because a lot of us find cutting into the paper really challenging. But I've mentioned it on my Love It, Chop It group in more detail. So please join that group if you need help to overcome your hoarding issues. But the best thing that I have found with this paper is cutting it into a size that is perfect for my card making. So, because you look at this and you're like, oh my goodness, I don't want to cut it. Do any of you feel like that? If so, join my Love It, Chop It group. There's a workshop video on there. But all I'm going to do is I'm going to come in, because I'm going to use this gorgeous piece of paper, and I'm going to cut it in half. But I'm actually going to cut it, you can actually cut it at the 6 inches, but I'm going to cut it at 14.4 because I'm going to have a little bit of a border around the edge. And then this other piece here is ready to go for card making. So that's all good. I know it's a bit of a pain at the moment. I feel like if I play with it, Christy, the whole thing's going to collapse. I'm like, if I play with this, it's either you see the bottom here or you end up seeing, actually I can see what you mean. We'll see if I can fix that. But it's really random. I got the extra extension and everything. Maybe I just need to go a bit more further out. Hang on, I'll hold this. Operation, get the Archon holder to sit right. Okay, that's probably a bit better. There we go. Can we deal with that a bit better? And I'll put the light over here so that it's not directly in the... Yeah, that's better. Thank you. That's much better. I'm too busy gas bagging to pay attention to the to the camera. So let's have a look here. Move all that to the side. Move all that to the side. So what we're going to be creating today is an amazing card that I did for my team member Missy. Some of you may have seen it. Michelle earned Greece literally the day before we were about to leave. And so I was like, I have to make something for her because this is a big milestone. This is her second trip ever that she's earned. So I decided to make a card that people are able to sign. And in order to do that, I needed to, sorry, I'm just adjusting a little bit more. I needed to have some fold outs. Oh, hello from Germany. Hi, Tina. So I wanted to fold it out, but I was like, how do I do this so that it still is the same size? Because I don't like those big sized cards. So I want to show you what I made. I put it on my blog, so you may have seen it before. But what I've done is cut 3 regular size cards, but with one of them, or with 2 of them actually, so this is the normal size, yes. So what I did with the side here is just cut off 5 millimeters. So that would be like, how much would that be in inches? Like 0.25 of an inch that I've cut off that side. This will all make sense when I start sticking it all together. So it's basically 3 cards. And you can do more if you want to. You can add more to this side, but you just have to think about the measurements. So I'm going to glue this down and then I will explain to you what I've done. So this is the only size that is the regular size. So whatever your regular size in your country is, you can do that. I'm getting a new Tombow because this one does not feel full at all. Don't you love this? I love this sound. Ready? Ah, there's so much satisfaction to ripping that open. And I think we need to order more Tombow too. So I'm going to glue this down onto here. This is like the base. I'll just measure that out so that it's as close as it can be. There we go. Most of you know I love using Tombow because then I can move it around to where I want it to go. And I love that it dries clear. So here's the other side. Hi, Lynn McDonald. Okay. So that is our card. This is going to fold. Oh, I've probably done a little bit too close in the center. But that's all right. We'll find a way to make that fold. I'll force it to fold. Yeah, usually just don't do it too close in the center here. You can see it's created a bit of a dent in the middle. Okay, so that is going to be the card. That is the base. But pretend that this is looking really pretty in the middle. In fact, I'll start again. I can't handle it. I can't deal with it. So I'll show you from scratch, which is a good idea to do anyway. So I just cut it at 14.9. So that's our card base in Australia. So half of A4. So that's 2, and then I need 1 more. So this is the best thing about doing it while I'm doing a live. Then you get to see all the mistakes and the things that I'm learning from. Then I use my bone folder to fold this in half. And of course my gorgeous grid paper. Hope you have grid paper because it's the bomb. It's so good for lining up. 2. Now I'll explain to you why I cut one of them shorter. So when you glue in here, so we just want to give a little bit of space there. But what I noticed was when I closed it, look, it might work. We'll see what happens. I'll fold it without, I'll do it without cutting the edge and see what you think. I'll let you be the judge. Yeah, I could have done that, but you know, strangely enough, there's certain things that I am a perfectionist in. Not a lot of things, but when it comes to my card making, I like it to be all crisp and beautiful and looking good. So I've left a little bit of room there. Now what that's going to mean on the underside is there's a little bit of room here, but that's okay because it's a dark color, so you're not going to notice it too much, which is good. And we'll do the same on this side. Again, just leave a little bit of room for it to fold. And that actually solves the problem that I had, because what was happening, so it's a little bit protruding, but you wouldn't even know. So there's a little bit of a line there, but no biggie deal. Run a bit of crinkly ribbon. Yeah, that's a cool idea. So you can see there, it's got the fold in the middle. And if you wanted to, I just thought it was like a little bit difficult to see that it opens up, but yeah, people will see it. So that's just the base of our card. Then what I'm going to do is come on in, and what we have to be mindful of is there's a little bit of an edge here. So the measurements are going to be slightly different when I put my paper down. So we can see we're going to go right to the card base. So the measurements will be just a couple millimeters difference. So what I would normally do, I've cut this at 14.4, so that's 5 centimeters that I've taken off. So the other side, I would normally do at 10, but I'll just do it at 10.2 and we'll have a look. It's always better to go bigger than smaller. So you can see there, that's worked out well. So I've just added a couple of millimeters onto the card so that it looks good. That looks fine, doesn't it? You wouldn't even know that there was anything sitting out from the edge. So we'll stick that down. This is going to be our front cover of the card, and we'll decorate that a little bit more later. But I just want to show you how you can do all these cool layers on the inside. So I'm going to grab this beautiful bit of Blackberry Bliss. And again, I'm going to do it at 14.4. And remember, this is now ready to go to use for card making. So just cut in half first. And always think about the direction that you're cutting it in. If you're going to be using these sections, if you're going to use it this way, you cut it in half the wrong way. And then you're using it the right way that you want it. If you want it to be the other way, whatever way you're cutting it is usually the wrong way first. So it does play with your head a little bit. This pattern paper obviously doesn't matter. Now this is going to be the normal size because there's no overlap on this side. So I cut that at 10 centimeters. And we're going to glue that down there. We've got lots of different layers to do here. You could use this side here. It's totally up to you what you prefer, but we're going to put some Whisper White over the top for people to write on. So it's really only the front cover, and even that's going to have layers on it as well. Now it's up to you with the other side. You could use the same style of paper, the exact same size or same pattern, or you could go for a really different color. I'm going to go out there and use this one because it's just gorgeous paper. So see how this side, I want to use it this way. So I'm going to swap it to the way that that's the wrong way. Does that make sense? Cut it in half the wrong way so that when you need to use it, it's the right way. And again at 10 centimeters. So I've done 14.4 and then 10 centimeters. And we have the next bit of paper. I had a lot of fun making Missy's card, and I had a lot of fun asking all of her Stampin' celebrity friends to sign it. Like Patty Bennett signed it, and even Sarah and Shelley got to sign it. It's a really cool card. You have to actually look, I don't know what you would call it, an accordion card? Should we name it an accordion card? I'd be happy with that name, because it kind of is like an accordion, isn't it? Look at this paper. This is crushed curry, this one. Crushed curry, blackberry bliss, early espresso, mint macaron. Oh, by the way, in case you don't know what this paper is, this is the brand new holiday catalogue paper, and it's called Country Lane Designer Series paper. You're probably all like, where is she getting this paper from? So this is part of the holiday catalogue, which will be released to customers on the 5th of September. For demonstrators, you can order this paper now. Or if you wanted to, you can add it to your starter kit. If you want to join, you don't have to wait. I'm going to do the other one on the other end. So there's a bit of, you know, uniform. Something similar on that side, yes. Remember, love it, chop it. You got to use your paper if you love your paper. Do not hoard your paper, people. Use it. This is a great way to use it because you can see here we're going to be using a lot of paper, which is awesome. Now, what do we want for the middle? Oh, what is falling off the table here? Anyone would think that I'm really disorganized. Who would ever think such a thing? Oh, look at this one. I'm going to do this one and this one. Don't you love it? I'm like seriously chopping into this paper hardcore. Hardcore chopping. I'm just chopping this baby up. And if the neat freak and you can't handle me chopping like this, look at this. We've got all these pieces here that we haven't used. And then on this side, I can have all the pieces that I've already chopped into. And they can go into different bags so that they're ready to go. So this one's been chopped into. These haven't. These are all nice, useful bits of paper ready to go for card making. And if you wanted to, you could get the rest of your paper and chop it all in half so that it's ready to go. You could even chop them into card fronts ready to go. Totally up to you. But then it's set. You put it in a bag. It's good to go. Hi, Jenny. Good to see you. So I'm going to do this one at 10.2 because this one's one of the ones that has a little bit of overlap. That can go in the chopped pile. I love it when I pretend to be really organised. It makes me laugh. I am so not organised. Chaos Kylie in the house. Let's put our chopped piece over here with the chopped pile. And again, we'll do this at 10.2, a little bit extra because this has a little bit of an extra line here. So it's looking good. Look how pretty that looks. Jessie's going to love this. These are so her colours. Oh, just a note. You can see here that I've cut it the other way, not looking at what's the pattern on the other side. So just be really careful, because now this piece I'm forced to use landscape. I'll just show you once I glue this down so that it doesn't lose its stick. So yeah, maybe look at the patterned side when you're cutting it, because as you can see, I've just cut it without looking. I mean, it's fine. I can just use this piece landscape now, because when I cut it, it's forcing me to go landscape. So just keep that in mind. That, yeah, you want to look at your patterned side, and if you're more of a portrait card maker, I mean, we usually stick to a certain type of style, but you know, this is good. It'll force you to maybe go landscape. Yeah, I'm sure she is laughing, Deborah. She'll be cringing because she knows she's here tomorrow cleaning it all up for me. Jessie, can you do a tidy of the room, please? And she'll be like, yeah, you and your Facebook Lives, you make a mess everywhere. Dun, 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 dun. Look how beautiful that is. Now, if you were really organised, and I had thought of this earlier, you could actually have put your ribbon that you need to underneath here. That's another idea. But I found a way to make it work. So I'll show you how I did it on Missy's card. Now, because this paper is just so beautiful, we don't want to cover too much of it. So what we want to do is, I've got the Blackberry Bliss and the Crushed Curry here. These are going to be some beautiful framing behind our, yes, behind the back. Yes, that's true. This is going to be the background of our sentiment. So I'm doing the size. I've pre-cut one here just to have a look at the size. I did it 7.5 by 11.9, which is basically 3 centimeters off the size. So that's a nice size to really showcase that beautiful designer series paper, but then still give enough room for people to write on there. And what I want to try, because I've noticed on there, I can't show you the page, but there are some gorgeous cards, and they've done a lot of this type of effect with the corners, where you just come in with the circle punch and you just guesstimate. Don't be too fussy, and you just take off the corners, and it just adds that something little special to the, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Now, if we wanted to, you don't have to, but let's just give it a try and see what it looks like. I've got some cardstock here. So first thing I do is like to cut it the normal card size so that the spare piece is now ready to go card size. And I want to do it at, let's have a look here. We've got 7.5, so I'll probably do it 3 centimeters more, because I don't want it too big, but I want it to have like a nice little border. So it was 11.9, so I'm going 12.2. So let's have a look at that and see if it's a nice little accent. What do we think? That looks pretty cool, if you ask me. What does everyone think? Ooh, the new corner punch. I didn't even think about that. Where's the new corner punch? Where are you, corner punch? That one. Does that one do it? Is that the one there? Or is it a new one coming in the new catalogue? Anyway, I'll have a play with that. But I do like that circle punch. It makes it nice and easy. I don't think it's this one, is it? Forgive me if I'm wrong, but I'm going to give it a try. No, that's like corner. So maybe there's a new one in the catalogue that I missed. I must look at that. I'm going to look for that one now. I'm like, where is that corner punch that you're talking about? Can you hear me flipping? Anyway, I really like this. So we're going to glue that one down, and we're going to do it for every page, because it's just going to look stunning, especially with the Blackberry Bliss. Now, if you really wanted to, you could even like just don't stick it down just yet and get people to sign it before you stick it in. You know, mistakes do happen at times, but then you could also raise it if you wanted to as well. How pretty would that be? Anyway, that's another option. Is everyone getting the idea? Which corner punch were you talking about, you girls? Oh, that's a nice idea, Annette. Yeah, I don't know of a punch that does this punch other than using the circle. But anyway, I'll look around. I'll see if I can find the punch that you mean. So let's do that, what Annette said. And we'll do Blackberry Bliss on that one. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see how it looks. I was worried it might, because the Blackberry Bliss is so strong. It's a very strong colour. So we've got 7.5 by 11.9. Let's do a couple of them. $11.9. Have I got another Whisper White here? Yes, I do. How many more do we need? 3 more. So I'll just cut it at 11.9 because that will just be easier. And then do 7.5. 3 times. Okay, so we can round all those edges. The flower side. Oh, hang on, that would be very pretty. I know what you mean now. Let's try that out. Oh, you girls are the best. So pretty. Oh, I love you girls. You're so creative. That is very pretty. So we can do a couple of them like this and a couple of them with the rounded edge. Oh, I want to cry. It's so pretty. Hi, Zara. Is that Zara? Oh, Zakaria. Hi. I love your name. It's beautiful. So we can do 2 like that. So we'll do the 2 Blackberry Blisses like that so they can match. And then the other one we'll do this the other way. Nice suggestion, girls. This is super pretty. There we go. And then we do another one with the circle. Yeah, it's a beautiful punch. Okay. So we'll do some crushed curry background. Oops. Oops. All of that may have gone on the ground. Sorry, Jessie. She's going to come and she'll be like, there's stinking all this paper on the ground. So what do I need? I need 0.3 more, don't I? So that's 7.8 by 12.2. So that's going to be our crushed curry, or as Brenna says, crushed kaza. That's the crushed kaza one. And then we need some Blackberry Bliss. I'll show you what it looks like with the Blackberry Bliss on the crushed curry too. We can see if it's too OTT. We can decide together. So 5, 6, 7, 8. And 12.2. I probably should have just cut it at the 12.2, but I know you'll all forgive me. 12.2. Okay. So let's have a look. Now, bring this in. So this is the crushed curry. Ooh, it's actually not so bad. I thought it would be a bit too much, but because it's only subtool, it's only a little bit. But it would kind of have to be like that to sort of kind of match with each other. What are we thinking? Or do we keep it Blackberry Bliss on Blackberry Bliss? Yes, a hand vac would be great. Thanks, Jessie. It's actually quite nice. I like this suggestion of the Blackberry Bliss on the crushed curry. I think it's a very good suggestion. I'm going with it. Let's do it. Remember, don't think too much. Just do it. Don't overthink. Too many of us overthink when we're creating. It's not a good thing. Once you start getting in your head, it's a disaster. Then you start second guessing everything. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. Flip the 2 middle ones. Oh, someone's clever. Thank you, Annette. I do like that. Good timing too. Now with Missy's one, I did actually stamp a little sentiment on the paper as well, which was really nice, saying, you know, good on you, amazing job, you rock, all that sort of thing. So you can actually use the stamps to create a little message. I just put them in the corner of each one so it didn't sort of take over. It is cheddar gorge, Jessie. I agree. Love. Oh, stanza. Beautiful. So Country Lane is the name of this paper, the new holiday catalogue. You know I love my paper. All right, we're rocking it. So that's all the inside done. Now we've got these 2 bits. Now you don't have to, you could leave them blank if you want to, or even decorate it, or put some photos, or whatever you want to do. Like, seriously, there's so many ideas that you can do with this. But I'll put some more in there. So we need 2 more pieces of, I think they're too small, yes. So I'll move those in the scrap pile. The small pieces I've just thrown in the bin, Jessie. One's this size. Should I throw it in the bin? Jessie would say yes. However, I am a little bit of a cardstock hoarder, and I end up putting pieces that size in my saving bin. Who else does that? Actually, this one I won't cut because we've only got 1 piece that we're cutting. 7.5. Those can go to the side now, although I might use them for the front. Chuck it. Isn't she brutal, everyone? That's what she says to me all the time. Just chuck it. Chuck it, don't keep it. Yeah. That's what she says to me. I'm like, but I might use it. I could emboss on it. Yeah, I'm gonna, you know, challenge myself now to use it on the front cover. Just so you don't chuck it. Look how beautiful this looks. Yes, that's what I'm going to do, Kerry. I'm going to prove Jessie wrong. I'm going to use them right this moment. I'm going to use them on the front cover. Although I don't think they really go with the mint macaron. Oh, yeah. It'll tie it in together. We'll find a way, won't we? Together we will find a way. Oh, good. I've got 2 more here. So they can all go over there. So what are we going to do with these ones? Should I punch them or should I use the circle? Oh, decisions. What's the majority saying? Circle punch or trio punch? Yeah, the DSP is beautiful. Really is pretty. Or none. Just leave it as it is. That's the other option. I know what I'm vibing. This is my vibe right here. Oh, I cut that a little bit too short. Whoopsie. I wasn't, see what happens when I'm not concentrating? I cut it at 7.5. Good thing I have another piece here. It's meant to be 7.8. Kylie Bertucci. Whoops-a-daisy. It's one thing to always check before you start gluing. Did you cut it the right size? Ugh, my eyes are starting to lose the plot. I'm hitting that age where it's like, oh, millimeters, I can't see it. Oh, one of each, says Shelley. Trio punch. Oh, everyone's going trio. Both trio. Oh, I think trio wins. Trio has won. Let's go trio. Or, I wonder if I can do this. Because someone said both. So maybe we can go like this. We'll have a look and see what it looks like. Just for a bit of fun. Oh, I'm loving that. Oh, yes. That keeps everyone happy, right? We've got a bit of both. Ooh, corner rounder. Okay, so which ones are the right ones? I think it's these ones. I'll have a look on here. Don't tell me I cut it wrong again. What is going on here? Maybe I cut these wrong. No, 7.5. What size did I cut this? No, that's not the right one. There is another. Oh, there it is. Ugh. Remove the, discard the ones that are going to confuse you. Discard. Goodbye. What's this one? Did I cut this one wrong again? Or I threw the right one away? Kylie Bertucci, what's going on with you today? Good thing I have lots of Blackberry Bliss. I don't, however, have much of the early espresso. I need to order some more. Don't you hate that when you've got to cut into a new piece? Oh, so hurtful. It's hurting my feelings. I'm just making sure that I've cut this right. Yes, I did. 7.8. I'm saying it out loud. I'm being mindful in my cutting. 12.2. Mindful cutting. Now, if this doesn't work, it's not me. Okay, it worked. It was me. It was me. Okay. Stick that one down there. And that one on there. Nice. And then we want to put it on the card. Yay. But like I said, you can put a photo here. Like if you don't have lots of people to sign it, don't feel like it has to be room to write in. You could be pictures that you get your kids to draw. You could, yeah, all sorts of cool things that you could add in here. Ta-da! Now, the front cover. What are we going to do here? I have my ideas, and I'm thinking that I need some Whisper White. Oh no, actually I was going to do it on the, I was going to grab some crumb cake, which I think I've put, oh no, here it is. I've got crumb cake. Yeah, I think the crumb cake's going to look really good. Because the, what if we do it about 7.5 again? Trying to think. I'll just cut it in half first and then we can go from there. I literally have no idea what I'm doing here. You are watching me create live. Like literally, I have no idea. I just know the colors that I want. Oh, that would have looked nice, Gina. Sorry, I missed that one. That would have been good. Flip it over. Other side. But anyway, next time. Oh, that's so cute. Your 9-year-old. Ribbon under one of the shapes from... Ooh. I like that idea. So I'm cutting this in half to begin with, so I can get my bearings of a full card. So I think we'll do it about, because we want to show off that paper again, we'll do it about 7 centimeters because I don't want a too big a piece. And I want to just have a small little highlight. So I'll cut it at about 9 centimeters. So this is what I'm thinking. And then I'm going to do a bit of layering and a bit of colouring, because we want to use these pieces here too, right? Oh, it's like I planned it. So we can do a sentiment with a bit of colour and then have this even underneath as well. So that will actually bring in the colour from inside the card. Now, what I want to use on here is the gorgeous stamp sets from the Blended Season. So I'm going to do a mix of them, and then we'll see if we can use the blends to colour in on the crumb cake, because that's what the cool thing with crumb cake is, the blends actually colour in on there. I think. Is it blends? I think yeah, blends will colour on there. Anyway, we'll give it a go. If it doesn't work, we could just start again, because that's what I normally do. Now, if I'm using blends, the one to use is, oh hi Katrina, no problem, is Memento, because it's water-based. If you use Stays On, it's alcohol-based and it will start to blend. So use the Memento if you're using blends. Little tip that I learnt not so long ago. And I was like, oh, of course. That makes so much sense. Oh, so pretty. So I'm going to do a combo. So obviously the one that I'm colouring in will just be this leaf, because I don't think we'll be able to do, oh yeah, we might be able to do a bit of colouring with that. I'll have a look. We'll see what we can come up with. All right. So we don't want to cover too much of that. That's going to be like this. So that's how I usually sort of gauge. And looking at this, I'd like a little white behind just to sort of pop out that crumb cake. Is this the right length, the right size? Look at that. It's like I pre-cut it. Do you love it when your scraps just work? Thank you, scrap. Oh, look at that. Doesn't that look so much nicer? Yeah. Anyway, we'll work out what to do. I do like the Blackberry Bliss there. Now, we don't have Blackberry Bliss in the blends. Well, I don't have them here. They've just come out. So I thought I'll just use the Rich Razzleberry instead. And on the crumb cake, hopefully it's darker anyway. But the Blackberry Bliss is now available in the holiday catalogue, which is very exciting to see more colours come through. So let's just have a look here. I better close that memento so that all the people out there that are like, close the memento, aren't freaking out. We don't want anyone freaking out. Ooh, see, this is great on the crumb cake. The only thing is it's very dark. So you may want to go lighter if you want it to show up. I'll just show you a bit of the lighter colour, see what it looks like. Because we can always come... Oh yeah, that looks good. You can always come in later. I must say the crumb cake's very like it grabs it really quickly, like porous. Like a lot more than the Whisper White normally is. Oh, I like the combo of the two. Just switch it out. So I'll just leave these ones for the lighter colour. And we'll do the same over here, but mix up the order. You have to be very light-handed with this on the crumb cake. Hopefully I haven't got my buff head in the way. And yes, I have my tongue out. Do you stick your tongue out when you colour? Hey Wendy, good to see you. Sorry, I had my head down. I was colouring. I always like seeing everyone I know jump on here. Patsy jumping on, that was so cute. I'm very excited to see that there's going to be a black blends now. What is there? Black Mango Melody. There's some really cool colours coming. Cajun Craze. It's like, oh my goodness, give me the whole collection. If you haven't started collecting your blends yet, you better start. Because they're the best. Look, you can even colour on crumb cake. Christine's freaking out. Look, it's not going to kill it for 1 minute, all right? It'll be fine. And if it runs out, I'll just buy more. I give myself permission. Now, daffodil. I don't know if I'm going to go... Let's do that. Let's do a bit of daffodil for this one. And then I can do... Oh, yeah, that's good. I'm happy with that. It's not as vibrant. If you wanted it to be vibrant, you probably could do a bit of Whisper White ink before you do the colouring, and that would probably pick it up. But I actually like it because this is Daffodil Delight, and it's actually made it look like more crushed curry. And I'll do it for the whole stem too, actually. Oh, that's a bit of grass. Yeah. And for the grass, we'll do a bit of Old Olive. Do I need to put the lid back on? No, because I'm using it. Okay, so that's looking very, very nice. And that's going to bring in the colours from the inside. And it will bring in these colours too. So we can do a bit of a layering. I might actually cut it 2 sides so that it's exactly the same size as this. Because I think that will look nice. I mean, you don't have to. You could have a little bit of an overlap, which still looked good too. So this is 7.3. And this one. The challenge is on. Kylie is using her scraps. Can you believe it, Jessie? I can't even believe it myself. The scraps are being used. Hello, Bruno Bertucci.
Hey.
It's a long live today. We've done this from scratch. Are you missing me?
Wow, you use that paper.
Yeah. Look at this. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Ta-da!
Wow, nice paper.
Isn't it nice paper?
Hi, everybody.
Everyone's on here. Even Wendy was on here too. They were helping me a lot.
Wendy.
Cranford.
Hi, Wendy Cranford.
Bye, Wergy. She's on her plane. And Sylvie's gone to bed.
That's a really nice card that you made.
Do you like this?
Yeah. Oh, that's for the front.
Yeah.
That's using that special limited
So which way do you think this should go? I'm winging it today. Do you think that looks good?
I think the other way, maybe.
You like the the crushed curry on top?
Curry on polo.
I'm using the scraps.
Ooh, that's nice.
You like that one? Okay, we'll do it that way. And then now I've got to do a little sentiment up the top here. So I was actually going to layer it, but... Oh, you could still layer it. Yes, I've cut the paper.
No, it was like, what is that paper?
It's the new one. It's the Country Lane one.
Okay, I'll leave you be.
Well, thank you. Here's a good thank you. We use this one. This is also in the blended seasons. So we'll do this one. And I'll do it up the top here. Now, the thing with doing a sentiment up the top is it can be a little risky. Because when you're stamping directly, it could be a little crooked. But this one here, I think you're pretty fortunate that you've got a bit of leeway. Everyone says, hi, Bruno. He's already gone. But I'm sure he said hello back. So let's see if I can get it relatively straight by using my grid paper to line up my thank you. So it will give me an idea of where to stamp. Use my memento. And again, my little grid paper here to line it up. Yeah, I think that looks good. Actually, I'll do a bit more ink. I do actually prefer using my Stamparatus because I always get worried I'm going to not have enough ink. Go there. Here we go. Oh, beautiful. So let's stick this baby down and then we'll put it on a raised as well. Oh, isn't that pretty? That's the artistic side. Ooh, a lower and a... Although I think I don't have enough room on here. Boo-hoo. I should have gone lower. And then I could have done the corner. I know, right, Cheryl? I've got to use my Stamparatus. I'm so naughty. There we go. Got a bit of glue there. Luckily, it dries clear. And then we'll do one layer of the Blackberry Bliss. And I'm going to do it to the edge and then layer it on top with the crushed curry. Oh my goodness, I'm so messy with this glue. I've got this glue everywhere. It's one thing that you have to be mindful of when you use this glue. Is it makes a big mess. have your baby wipes everywhere with you. And then we'll layer it like that. Not too much of the image I want to cover because it's such a beautiful image. And then I'm going to raise it like this so that it's up higher. And I'm going to use, do we have some oh look, I've got some leftover dimensionals here. And I'll show you how you can add the little ribbon that closes it. I mean, it's actually closing okay, but you can add a ribbon too. So before we put this down, what you can do is grab some ribbon. I've got some of the copper trim here. I think I've got the last little bit of copper trim, which should be nice with that. But there's actually a twine, what's it called? Braided linen trim, which I think would be perfect with this. She's supposed to be working. I'm glad you jumped on. Thank you. So what I'm going to do is, this is going to get stuck down like this. So it's going to have the copper trim behind, but I'm leaving enough space so that it can come round. Actually, I'll rip that off because it's just literally the last bit of my copper trim. I've got to order some more. See, granted permission, I'm allowed to order more. I've used it all now. Yay! So I won't need all of that because I just want to have a little bow tie here, little knot, and it just makes it really cute and pretty. See, look how adorable that is. So I'm just going to cut probably to about there, and the same on this side. And that's going to close it all up and make it look all secure and nice. So if you wanted to, you could actually stick it down here on the edge or even at the back if you want to use some Tombow. In fact, I'll do a little bit of Tombow on the back just so that you can see how useful the Tombow is, even for ribbon. Because I just sort of dot it along. A lot of people use the tear and tape for this as well, but you just have to cut it down to size so that it fits. But you just got to make sure that you don't move it after you've done this. There we go. Stick down, and hopefully it doesn't stick to the paper. Just keep an eye on that, because you'll be like, oh, I'm ripping the back of my card because it's stuck down. I'll just lift it up in a moment. Oh good, it's not stuck. So there we go. That will dry clear, thank goodness. And if you need to, you can always get the baby wipes and wipe that down if it's a little bit messy for you. And then that just ties there, and you've got yourself a stunning accordion card. Should we call it an accordion card? I think an accordion card works. Another piece of DSP. Oh, that's a nice idea. I agree, Marion. Let's do that because it's a bit messy. Totally agree. Let's do this one. Looks like a nice back one because it's quite plain. I think I've got one that's already cut down to size, so we just need to cut it at 10 centimeters. You girls have been amazing, so helpful. I tell you what, I wouldn't have created this the way it has turned out without you all. Ta-da! Look how clever that is. Thank you, Marion. Look at that. Gorgeous. And if I wanted to, I could even add some little embellishments here because it's looking a little bit plain. You know, whether you did like I could even wrap a bit of ribbon around this just to bring it in. Maybe not ribbon, but anyway, I'll have a look and see what I've got And you can have a look on my blog when I post it. And I think I've glued that down crooked. It's the one good thing about DSP is, or this type of thing anyway, you can pull it up and then redo. There we go. Yeah, that looks a bit better. So thank you all very much. Yeah, I think some bling. I'm thinking bling, but I'll have to work out what type of bling. Or maybe even like a little bow here. That might be quite cute. I think it would finish it nicely too. We'll just do, I'll see if I can get a little bow happening. I might have to use my Bow Easy Maker. Oh no, I think I can get it. This type of ribbon's different to most. Yep, absolutely great for staff cards. Friends and family. You can get the whole family to sign it. What do we think? Do you think the little ribbon? Just the knot's a little bit. I just feel like it needs something there. Thank you, Margaret. Yeah, I think that's done it. What does everyone think? The little ribbon? I think that completes it. We can do it side on like that. Just needed something to bring it all together. Top, middle of CC. Like that, you reckon? Perfect. Yeah, I think it just needed something to cover it in there. But anyway, I'll have a play and see where I want the placement. I do like it sort of side on. But I feel like that's got that there. So it's nice to do the opposite. Like that's there, that's there. So balance it out. Oh, you think it looks good there? Anyway, we'll have a play. Oh, do I have the metal leaves? I think I might have the metal leaves in here somewhere. That's a very nice idea. The metal leaves would be gorgeous. Oh, look what I found. I have found me some metal leaves. Are these current, these leaves trinkets? I think they are. I hate it when that happens. I'm like, I finally get to play with something and then I'm like, oh, it's retired. I'm looking in the catalogue. I'm like, I'm pretty sure these are current. Hopefully that doesn't Oh, you look it on the other side. Oh, good. That's where I liked it. Anyway, I'll have a little play. Maybe it might not end up being a... Oh. Maybe it might end up being one of these instead of a bow. I think even just that one on its own. That might be the way to go. Anyway, I'll have a little play. You shall see my final decision. That will be the surprise for you all. Will it be a bow? Will it be a trinket? Or will it be something else? You will wait and see. So thank you for joining me. I'm going to flip you around. Everyone's like, no, the other way, the other way. Yeah, I do like it away from the tie. I agree. Completely agree. Let's do a flippy flip. Oh, before I turn you around, actually, I just want to show you one other thing. The picker tool. Because one of the girls posted a video and she said everyone was so excited to see how the picker tool worked. I just wanted to give you a quick idea of what it does, because it's coming in the new holiday catalogue. Hopefully you girls have got it. Oops, there goes pencils. You can see this is like covered in 3 layers of cardstock and paper. But here is the picker tool. I'm just going to take this off just to demonstrate what it does. But basically you have different tools that you can just be very careful because this is very sharp. But you can undo that and swap it around as long as you take the lid off. Nature's Poem. Yes. You love the trinket. Oh, good, Annette. I like the trinket too. So you can actually do a little twist. And as you're twisting, can you see here what's happening? There's a little bit of green goo that comes out the top. Bit of green goober. Now that little green, you just want to stop twisting as soon as you start seeing it come out because it starts coming out quite a bit after that. And then what you're going to do is you're going to use it with sequins or any little intricate embellishment that you find. What have I got here that I can show you with? I think my sequins are in a different pile. Anyway, you will get the idea. But I don't think, yeah, it's a bit heavy for these trinkets, but you don't really need them anyway because they're big. But it just helps you with small little items that you want to, oh, even picks that up. So you have like glue on the bottom and then you just pick it up with your tool. And it's just for small items, like even here, look, that will give you an idea if you wanted to save those little leaves that I cut out from the corner. You could use it, and you'll find that, and I'll show you an example here, that when you put down the Tombow glue, I'll just clean that up. When I put a little bit of that down, if it wants to be messy, there we go. That's a lot of glue. But anyway, it will give you the idea that when you put it on there, it actually lets go. Like, it's not so strong that it doesn't let go. But yeah, even when you use like a tiny little bit of Tombow, the Tombow wins. So I've got a little bit of the paper. I just stick it in there and the Tombow wins. Every time the Tombow wins. So it's just really handy for small pieces of paper, punch art, sequins. Really cool tool. So look out for that one. If you haven't ordered it, definitely look at ordering that one. Hello from the Netherlands. Love my Netherlands peeps. Yes, you have missed a lot. I did creating from scratch today because I wasn't organised enough to pre-do my card. So we created everyone together. We all combined our efforts, our creative powers, and we were like, no, do this, do that. And it worked out really well. I'm very happy with the card. I'm vibing trinket, but we shall see. We'll see what we end up with. But I'm definitely going to do something. I'll flip you over. Yeah, I'm definitely going to do something at the front there. So you'll have to wait and see when I blog it to see what I did. And there's the inside. And thank you, Marion, for the suggestion of the back. That's very pretty and neat. And then the inside. Ta-da! How beautiful is that? Accordion card. Do you think that's a good name? I think that works. It's probably been used somewhere before, but anyway, we'll go with that. And if you wanted to, you can do it the other way around too. So if you like portrait, and then you can have it coming outwards and upwards. So, yeah. I'm very happy with that. Just a little idea I thought of because we had a class that we attended and then everyone's like, we've got to sign it. And I'm like, I don't want to do a big card, but how am I going to play around with it so that lots of people can sign it and it's still a nice size? Oh, sorry. I think someone tried to call me. So thank you all for being here today. It's a bit of a long live today. I'm very sorry about that. I think I've been going for 2 hours. Thank you for everyone that stayed that long. That's cray-cray. That's what happens when you create, isn't it? It's just like this vortex of time that disappears. So thank you for joining me. If you have any questions, if you want the new holiday catalogue delivered to you, I will put up a link. You can request that. If you already order through a demonstrator, oh, thank you. I will go get a drink. I'll get Brenna to make me a cup of coffee. Yeah, if you already order through a demonstrator, please don't sign up for my catalogs because they do cost money almost $5, well, $4.50, something like that, for me to send. So it would be very sad for a demonstrator to post out a catalogue and then never hear from you again. We love hearing from you again, but if you already have a demonstrator you order through, please request from them. I will put a link. If you are a demonstrator, you will get the catalogue from Stampin' Up. So don't request it through me, because Stampin' Up will be quicker than I will. Yeah, and hopefully if there's someone new that's looking, they just want to have a look, that's fine. You can totally do that and don't feel obligated to purchase. It's just mainly if you're already ordering through someone else, it's fair to both of us that you do it that way. And I think that's the main things. But yeah, definitely look out this week, see all the trip and everything like that, what's been happening. Our Alaskan trip was unbelievable. And we met lots of wonderful demonstrators from around the world and got to catch up with old ones that we've known for a while. So yeah, really amazing. But thank you so much for creating with me today and for helping me out creatively as well. You had lots of fantastic ideas. I never would have pulled out this punch today. So great suggestion. Thank you. And I think it made a beautiful, beautiful card. Like, it looks fantastic. Really great job to all of you. And yes, I should have flipped this one. I agree. It's the only bit of information I missed. But have a wonderful week. I'm sure we'll see you next Monday for more creativity and lots of ideas. And please look out on the website. There's going to be lots of great ideas this week. So always inspiration. Thank you all for being here and have a wonderful creative week. Bye everyone. Come and join our Random Act of Kindness group too. Bye.